In addition to Kyrsten Sinema, who might lead to this infrastructure bill getting absolutely nowhere, you also have a Republican lurking in the shadows and trying to influence the process. This is Donald Trump, who apparently is sad that they have advanced to the bipartisan infrastructure bill being taken up in the Senate, but that does not mean that his opposition to it is done or that the bill will actually pass. So he has been trying to lobby them, sometimes in public with statements, sometimes we were finding out anonymously, like he's doing it behind the scenes. We don't know exactly what he's saying, but his aides say that his opposition is based on the merits. At a time of fear around inflation, he opposes additional spending and believes the framework of the potential compromise is far too tilted towards environmentally conscious projects and not hard infrastructure. That is poppycock, as they might have said at one point. He didn't read it. He doesn't know what the split is. He doesn't know. Yeah, he's like, I don't like the too much on climate resiliency. I don't like that. I would lower that by 10%. Come on, Sabrina, who thinks that that's why he's trying to destroy this thing?
No, yeah, I don't think anybody believes that or believes that he's competent enough to even actually change or read any of that. I'm all with you there.
Yeah, no, it's not true. Like, and once you like talk to either him or his aides about it, it becomes clear that that's not really what it's about. One Trump aide said they had 4 years to do an infrastructure deal with someone who knows infrastructure and actually builds buildings. I'm just speaking for myself. He hasn't said, oh, they should have done it with me. But if they actually wanted infrastructure, they would have done it when President Trump was in there. Okay, so it's personal. Like it could be the exact same bill. He just wants to be the one who passed it because he knows building. He doesn't know anything about building. His name has been slapped on a few things that other people have built. That has been his contribution for the past couple of decades. And even if he built a hotel once, what does that have to do with like revamping the interstate highway system or building high-speed rail or renovating bridges and dams? When has he ever done any of that? Shut up with your nonsense. This is just personal. But look, we can diagnose why he might be against it. What's important for now is that he is against it. So my question for you, Sabrina, is there were 17 Republicans who supported advancing the process and taking up the bill in the Senate, implying that there are not only enough Republicans to potentially pass it, but they could even lose some and still pass it if they're being honest. Are they gonna have the 17? Is it possible that between now and when the vote is gonna happen, Trump can pressure enough of them that maybe it doesn't come down to Sinema? Maybe the Republicans don't actually support this thing in the end.
I don't know how much Trump pressure will affect anything. I think that maybe now that like he's out of office, I wonder how much influence he still has on conservative like politicians. I don't know how much pressure he would even add.
Yeah, that's a good question. We almost did a story today about one of the people he supported in primary in Texas this week lost. We might cover that tomorrow on the show. So yeah, there are some reasons to believe potentially that his ability to influence them is beginning to wane. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But what I want the audience to know is that there are a lot of potential roadblocks still. Some of them are literally in the room doing the negotiating, people like Kyrsten Sinema, and some are like Donald Trump, who just they don't want Biden to be seen to have a win. Even if the bill is far smaller than he said it would be, more limited, all of that, it still could be presented as a win, and they don't want that. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.